Hello guys, this is Tash and this is the newest bot which is called Gyro. That's how I pronounce his name, at least. And well, this is how he follows me. Here he is level 20. And well, this was supposed to be a review, right? Sadly, because I have him only on level 20, I don't have access for any more essences, right? It will be more like a preview than a review. Although we have AI 5 for him, so we definitely can experiment with that. So, definitely we are sort of limited here when it comes to testing his power, because the weakest enemies I encounter right now are level 25. So that's not the best for him. But you know what? We will still see how he is doing. So let's maybe without further delays get into some action. Let's fight one fight for a start. And after the first fight, I will talk a bit about his AI, about my choices, and we'll experiment with that. And the bot is definitely good. When it comes to his strength, I feel like it's one of the strongest bots right now. It's my first impression because, as I said, it's kind of hard to really tell. But look at that. He will grab all of these guys, and now he's doing quite heavy damage. Like, the enemies are way above his level. So obviously it's kind of hard for him to do a lot. Wow, these enemies are just so crazy strong. The enemy abilities are so annoying. He's just spamming them on cooldown. I mean, yeah, versus squishy targets, he's doing like enough damage even being 5 levels below, which indicates it's quite a good bot. And I also don't have the AI for damage here, which I will show you very soon, but let's just catch that fish. Alright, and here's the shark. That's good. Yeah, so let's see. I've decided to pick that AI so he can move while spinning. Because this cripples him heavily. Although if you are going to use Gyro with the combo of Chainer and Beat, because I think it's the best combo for him, maybe some stuff with Halo would work as well. But it's really hard to test because he's only level 20. And this is also viable, but only if you have combo. This is more versatile, right? So this is how you can increase your damage. Here I've chosen the Soul Blade cooldown, and to be honest, I think both of these options are like equal. This is a preference, really. Immobilization will be as useful as this, probably. I've decided that I want to have this like the most, so he can reposition often. Yeah, the cooldown is 4.5 seconds, so it's still a lot. Without this AI, he would have that spinning blade, saw blade, sorry, quite rarely. Then we have move speed and attack damage arena increased. I've decided to get the area, but I guess speed would be also good, especially that he's already quite fast. And with this, he would be just, yeah, sticking like, he would be like Chaser, really. And this really, I don't know, because I don't know what it does. It says Blade Storm duration increased by 1%. I don't know what that means, guys. So, yeah, I will swap the last AI, and we will see if something changes here. And that's basically it, right? When it comes to that immune to stun while performing Blade Storm, I think it's good, unless it adds 1 second already and the charge time is only 1 second, which would be, I don't think it would be good. then, so yeah, we will see. And I can click on him and stuff. The usual. Oh, and also he has a skin like that, so just in case you didn't see. I like the basic version better, I think. Alright, so yeah, let's fight again. When it comes to his battle use, let's say, I would say it's a very straightforward bot, because I think it's quite how do you say that, normal? Oh. So he didn't let my chainer grab the bot. That's unfortunate. I have to say something though. This Gyro bot is definitely peculiar. The reason for that is he seems like a counter to Phantom, sort of. And why is that? So Phantom has this AI that makes him teleport on getting damaged with melee attack. And Gyro attack counts as melee. And it has a very big hit rate, very fast hit rate. That means that, and it also damages him even when he's invisible. It means that if you have Gyro like inside your team, and the enemy Phantom has this AI, it means that basically Gyro sort of makes him constantly teleport away, and he's never attacking really your party, which is which is just crazy, you know. So there's that. So it's a pretty cool interaction that I wasn't thinking about really, but I discovered that. And I wonder if I could show you this. I think that I will have Phantom somewhere in Ashen Shore. That would be a good place to show it to you. Sorry guys, it's been half an hour and I wasn't able to find any Phantom in this game. I've wasted like 10 Reaper canisters right now. I don't know, maybe there will be one in Arena. Alright, maybe this time. This combo is too overpowered for now. I will just do some random... Oh, and here is Phantom. Hope he doesn't die instantly though. He's 29, he's quite powerful, right? He shouldn't. Alright, maybe this time. It doesn't work because he has no AI of that kind. He would teleport it at least once up to this point, right? Or he not, and I was just this unlucky. So the thing is that the attack rate of Gyro is like he attacks 3 times per second, which means that there's a very high chance to almost instantly or in like half a second teleport away the enemy Phantom, right? As his basic ability has, yeah. So he attacks more than like 3 times and a bit of the next attack during 1 second, which means that yeah, Phantom almost always teleports as long as he has the AI. So right now the AI with teleporting Phantom is not meta anymore. If you are using Phantom in Arena, you don't want that AI anymore because Gyro will counter you. Gyro will make your Phantom just constantly teleport away and not do much. But I am unable to show it to you, sadly. This guy sort of just is there and he's just constantly attacking, right? So outside of that fun interaction, it's quite hard to really showcase something more. I find his gap closing ability, that Blade, very entertaining. I think it's looking cool, and it's very powerful as well. So here we have Gyro, and let's say these guys. Yeah, it's quite hard to fight against these bullseyes. You can sort of see here the ability of Gyro to chase enemies, especially the fact that he pulls everyone together, sort of. It's very strong. The damage isn't there, obviously, but like 10 levels below these bullseyes, he still did a really good job. And if you get that AI with which immobilizes him, I think it's going to be even better. So there's that. All right, let's right now change his AI. Let's see how he works. Okay, so let's reset the AI. I will get the damage increase. I will still go for that, although I could change it. Let's maybe get that movement speed this time instead of that range. And yeah, what's with his ability? So it's still 2 seconds. So I think this ability is bugged here. Oh, my video, my cam. All right, I'm back. So I don't know if it's 1%. That's cool. I don't think that 1% duration more is a lot. I think it's not a lot. So let's just get that immune to stun this time. And basically that's it. So when it comes to AI of Gyro, I think it's very boring. There is not many choices that are meaningful. Only the first one is really meaningful and sort of interesting. The rest is like, yeah, quite doesn't matter what you choose, right? Obviously there are a bit better options and a bit worse options, like with everything, but it's not that big of a difference, right? So maybe there will be Phantom this time here. Sometimes they appear here, but obviously not this time, so that's nothing really out of ordinary here. There's simply no Phantom in this game anymore, which is cool. So, I definitely can see his more damage. I think the more damage applies also to the enemies. What am I saying? To the ultimate ability, because I think it says that it's increases damage overall, so it's also for the Blade Storm, which is crazy. And he's also immune to stun at the same time. So I think that's actually the first option. Both are viable if you want him to be chaser more than, you know, than sort of splasher. You can go for the first option that gives him full movement speed. But if you want him to be like crazy combo enjoyer, let's say, I think it's the best to get the damage, because the damage seems really juicy, you know. Yeah, it doesn't seem like much here, for example. But remember that he attacks everyone around him and he's like 10 levels below, so yeah, he has decent damage. Like, it's not big, it's never going to be big single target, right? But it could be as well a very big splasher damage, combo damage. I'm not sure how much better than, for example, level 30 Mort, right? Compared to level 30 Gyro. But I think that Gyro is much more, how do you say that? Versatile, right? You can use Gyro for a lot of situations compared to Mort or Plagi. And yeah, Mort, like Gyro isn't going to run away because he's melee, so he isn't going to run away once someone chases him. He's just going to fight, which is good. Compared to Mort and Plagi, which will run away. So there's that. Okay, so that would be, I think, most of the takes I have about this bot. I'm quite sad that I didn't get to show you how he interacts with Gyro, but I sort of thought about this bot from the beginning, like, this will be a very strong bot, but at the same time very boring in a sense, because, yeah, really, what did I do? Why didn't I? So it's not a last fight. I just wanted to show him a bit more to you, but I'm just brain damaged at this point. Yeah. I thought he's going to look cool. I mean, there's no question he looks very cool. His design, oh my, so much coins. His design is very good as well. like sort of an idea is cool, I think too. He has kind of boring gameplay, you have to say that, because his ultimate and his basic attack is just basically the same, right? So it's not like you're going to see a lot from this guy. The only different thing is just that gap closer. I hope he's going to use it. Finally he did. I think he... yeah, and again. It's looking good, right? It's looking fun. And that gap closer, that saw blade. I like when he's using it. For some reason it was really hard to time it. And so he uses it from a bigger range. But it's still fun. Yeah, guys, so that would be Phantom and Gyro, sorry. And let's go for the last sort of fight, so you can have like the final video with that. I mean, a lot of people have this bot already, so if you don't have him yet, you probably won't have it very soon, right? If you're not going to use a pass. Like, to farm 30 pass to this point, if you have the mayoral membership, it's just very fast, right? So if you don't have the pass, you will have to drop him randomly, which is just all RNG, right? So you can't really tell when you are going to acquire him. I think he's very strong, yeah. But that level 20, it's like I'm unable to really give you a proper review right now. Right, because I can sort of imagine his damage is pretty good already, like I can notice this damage. And it's good when you can notice a damage of the bot which is 5 levels below the enemies. This means he's quite good, right? But it's really hard to imagine what damage he would do at the same level, so that's the main thing. And I don't have essences for him yet, so there's that. Okay, I think this salty video should be ending soon. Yeah, I'm overall like very positive with Gyro. I imagine he's like... is he really S tier? That's the question, because he has a major flaw, which is his HP. So we could actually compare that. So there is no way to increase his HP, and he's very squishy, at least he seems so. And so he has 8.5k HP on level 20. Do I have other level 20s to see? Like Mort, he has the health probably of Mort, right? Mort has probably a bit less, just a bit less. Slicer has less HP. Yeah, I mean Slicer and Slash are just underpowered here. I mean Inkjet has very little HP compared to Gyro, so I mean Gyro isn't bad in terms of HP, I think, actually. But Inkjet is still broken. Shuffle is closer. Link is... oh my, he has like twink. Link is crazy. No wonder people use him in arena. Like 16k HP on level 20. Imagine on level 30. He's like he should have like just insane amount of that HP. All right. What else? Chomp has 5k. That doesn't surprise me at all. 6k. I mean, yeah. Berserker has much more. Nibbles, that would be good. Alright, so I have to say, I thought that Gyro is going to be squishy, but he is squishy. Like, if Brawler, if he has the HP of Brawler, that's not bad at all. That's not bad at all, guys. Alright, so he has like... yeah, KO has much more. I think that just Nibbles has so little HP. It's more that Nibbles has so little HP. Yeah. I think Gyro isn't squishy, but he definitely is on the more squisher side. He's like average, I would say. Yeah, like Froggy has probably the same HP as him on his level, so yeah. So it's not a major flaw, but he is still somewhat squishy. Not very, I think he's like average in terms of tankiness, but yeah, this is a small flaw. Outside of this flaw, I would say, yeah, one more thing, actually, the bot lags. I think that this bot lacks heavily some defense mechanism, because as you can see, he has really no escape tools. He has that gap closer, attack, and another attack, so he doesn't really have any protection to him. So there's another thing, right? Like every bot has some kind of protection built in some way, but he doesn't. So there goes that. I think it can be an issue here. And my grade of this, my rating of this bot as the first impression is like A plus then. And I think it should be fair assessment. Okay guys, finally this is it. Thanks for watching and see you next time.